Hello everyone, this is Ankita Mallick. Welcome back to my channel. Winter is almost here, so I thought of doing a wintry makeup look. I have already washed my face and did some skincare before makeup as well. Straightened my hairs, and now let's start with the makeup. I'm going to use only makeup brushes to create this makeup look, and I usually never go for using makeup brushes for the base makeup, so I thought of doing a complete makeup look using just the brushes. So let's start the makeup. Now for the primer, I'm going to take the Colorbar Flawless Finish Primer. So I'm taking the primer on the back of my hand, and to apply it, I'm taking this big flat brush. This is not actually the brush which you should be using to apply primer. There's another brush for the application of primer as well, which I don't have with me now. So I am using this one for the primer for now. So I'm gonna focus mostly on the center of my face, and I'm gently buffing the product into my skin. Now for the foundations, I am taking the Lakme 925 Primer Plus Matte Perfect Cover Foundation in shade Neutral Nude with Maybelline New York Fit Me Foundation in shade 330 Toffee, and I'm using an angled flat brush, if you can see, and mixing both the shades at the back of my hand. I'm gradually applying the foundation on my skin. When you use a brush, you don't apply the foundations by running the brush all over your face like painting, but gently buff the product on your skin, or else you can see brush strokes clearly on your skin. That's the reason why I don't really like to use a brush to blend my foundations, because it doesn't blend in that perfectly into the skin. With the beauty sponge, it soaks up the extra foundations, giving you an even looking foundation base. I do have darkness around my nose, and the brush was actually not helping me covering it up like the sponge does. You can reach every corner of your face with the sponge. I know there are color correcting concealers that you can use to even out those dark areas, but I don't prefer using those. So like I was saying, I personally would suggest you to use a beauty sponge instead of a brush. But again, if you love using a brush and it works for you perfectly, then go for it. You don't have to follow everything I say. Makeup techniques are sometimes very personal. Few things that works for me might not work for you. So look out and try different techniques and see which one works for you the best. Now that we are done with the foundation, let's jump into the concealer. So I'm taking the L.A.Girl Pro HD Concealer in shade Pure Beige, and I'm applying it under my eyes. And then I'm using this Allure 142 concealer brush, which I ordered from Amazon. It is slightly angled and dense and closely packed. I will leave the link below in the description box so you can check that out in case you want to buy it. So I'm gently kind of patting the brush to blend in the concealer under my eyes. I had already used it once recently, and I really loved the kind of finish it gives, better than a beauty sponge. So I am definitely gonna continue using this brush to blend in the concealer I apply from now on. So I'm also taking it to my eyelid and blending it properly so that it covers up the darkness on my eyelid. I'm taking a little bit more of the concealer for my eyelid, and again using the brush to blend it all well and avoid them settling on the crease lines. Next, I am taking this Maybelline New York Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in shade Light Medium, and using this flat angled blending brush, I am gently setting just my eyelids so that it makes a perfect smooth base for the eyeshadows to blend in smoothly all over my eyelid. Next, for the eye makeup, I am taking this Swiss Beauty Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette 1, and I am picking up this shade right here, and I am blending the shade just on my crease line by gradually increasing the pigmentation. And I'm making sure the shadow around the edges are well diffused. Next, I'm taking this brown shade and I'm blending it just around the outer corner of my eye first. And then slowly taking it towards the crease line around the center of my eyelid, and then towards the inner corner. I'm leaving the center of my eyelid with no shades for now, and blending the shades just around both the corners of my eye. And I'm taking enough time to blend in the shade so that both the shades look well diffused into each other where they meet. Now I'm taking the Nicka K-Pop Neon 9 color eyeshadow palette in Lucky Charm, and I'm picking up this dark brown shade because I wanted to match my makeup look with this brown sweater that I'm wearing. So picking up this shade, I'm gently packing the shade on the center of my eyelid using a flat brush to avoid any fallouts under my eyes. Now that I'm done with the shadows, I am taking the Miss Clear Liquid Concealer in shade Medium Beige, and I'm applying little bit around the inner corner and on the outer corner of my eyes, and also on the center of my face to highlight these areas. And I'm taking the same concealer brush again and gently buffing the product on my skin. That's why I did not set my under eyes before, because I wanted to use another concealer to make these areas come under focus, and also if there was any fallouts while blending the shades, it would have made it easier for me to have it removed. Now taking the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, I am setting all the areas where I have applied the concealer so that it stays put and doesn't purge whatsoever. Now I'm picking up these two shades from the Swiss Beauty palette again, and I'm blending it on my lower lash line. Next, I'm taking this Colorbar black Kajal and I'm applying it on my waterline. And also tightlining my upper waterline so that it ties up the entire eye makeup perfectly. It's quite difficult though to do it. It needs practice and I don't have it. Now for the mascara, I am taking the Nykaa Super Sizer Volumizing Mascara and applying it on my upper lashes. And as well as on my lower lashes. I am taking the Incolors Cosmetics Delicate Eyebrow Palette number 02 and quickly filling in my brows. I've applied some falsies and now to contour my face, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Stick in Oaks on You and applying it on the usual places to reduce the focus on these areas. And I'm using a big dense angled brush to blend the product into my skin. Make sure when you blend the contour cream on your jawline, you push the product below your jawline. And while blending the product on your cheekbone, you push it up and into your hairlines. And when you blend the product on your temple or forehead, you push the product into your hairlines. I bought this two brush in one pack from Miniso recently to use it to blend in the cream products like concealer and contour cream. So now I'm gonna use this small brush which is curved and tightly packed to apply the contour cream to contour my nose. I'm picking up the product with the brush and again not running the brush back and forth but gently tapping it on the bridge of my nose. If you run the brush back and forth, it will disturb your makeup base. So never do that. Instead, dab the brush or the sponge especially on the nose while blending the product. So to contour your nose, you need to draw both the lines close so that it makes your nose look sharp, and connect the line with the starting of your brows so that it looks more natural. And let me tell you, I really loved using this brush to contour my nose because it made it very precise and easy to carve out the line and blend it in flawlessly. So I'm definitely gonna continue using this brush to contour my nose. Now for the blush, I'm taking the Maybelline New York Fit Me blush in shade Coral and I'm applying it on my cheekbone and slightly on the apple of my cheek. And this time I am taking it all the way up to my temple. I saw Kristen Dominic do this on her makeup videos and I really loved how the finish of this technique looks, so I am doing the same here. Now to highlight, I am taking the Maybelline New York Master Chrome Illuminating Metallic Highlighter in shade Molten Gold and highlighting the high points of my face. And also the inner corners of my eyes. Now to complete the look, I am taking the L'Oreal Paris Le Chocolat Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in shade Truffa Mania and applying it on my lips. This legit smells like chocolate and I love it. And this is the final look. I really hope you loved watching this makeup tutorial, and before you go, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more such videos. And if you loved watching this video, then please do hit the like button and also share this with your friends, and I will see you in my next. Bye. Thank you so much for watching.